Okay, good morning. We're going to be working on lesson worksheet 120-1A, and we're going to be making a multiplication table today. So first, let's start with our ones column. If I have one group of 1, I have 1. 2 groups of 1 gives me 2. 3 groups of 1 gives me 3. So we're just going to count by ones going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we also can do the same thing going along the top. So one group of 1 was 1, one group of 2 is 2, one group of 3 is 3, and we just keep counting by ones. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's do the same thing now and do our 2's. So one group of 2 gives me 2. 2 groups of 2 is 4. So now we're going to count by 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. And then we also can go again along the top. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay, and then let's do our 3's. So 3, so one group of 3 gives me 3. 2 groups of 3 gives me 6. What does 3 groups of 3 give me? 9. Okay, so if you notice, we're counting by 3. So 3, 6, 9. And if we add 3 more, we get 12. And then add 3 to 12, and we get 15. Add 3 more. 18, add 3 more, 21, add 3 more, 24, add 3 more, 27, add 3 more. Well, 10 groups of 3, that's 30. 3 groups of 11 is 33. And then 3 times, or 12 times 3 is, add 3, 36. So we counted by 3's going all the way down. Now let's do the same thing along the top. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. Okay, let's move over to the 5's. So 5, 10, 15, 4 groups of 5 gives us 20. So we're going to count by 5's. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, and again, do the same thing going across. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Excuse me for a moment. Sorry. Okay, let's move over and do the 10's. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, and 120. Okay, and let's do the same thing going the other way. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Okay, let's do our perfect squares, which means when we multiply the same number together, so 2 times 2 gives us 4. So if you remember back to when we were doing our squares, so 1 squared equals 1, because that means 1 times 1 equals 1. 2 squared equals 2 times 2, which equals 4. So we're going to go through and find our perfect squares on our multiplication chart. We're going to fill those in and we're going to color them yellow. So we have 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, okay, 4 times 4 is, well, if we added 4 to our 12, that would give us 16, okay, and 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 6 is 36, okay, 7 times 7 is 49, 8 times 8, 64, 9 times 9 is 81, and then we have our 10 times 10, which is 100, okay, and then 11 times 11, which is 121, and 12 times 12 is 144. Okay, so now I want you to get out a yellow crayon or a yellow colored pencil, and we're going to color those perfect squares. So 1 times 1 is 1, okay, 2 times 2 is 4, okay, 3 times 3 is 9, so 3 squared is 9, okay, 4 times 4, or 4 squared, is 16, okay, 5 times 5, or 5 squared, is 25. Okay, 6 times 6 is 36, or 6 squared is 36. 7 times 7 is 49, or 7 squared is 49. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 squared is 64. 9 times 9, or 9 squared, is 81. Okay, 10 squared, or 10 times 10, is 100. And 11 times 11 is 121, so 11 squared. We hadn't done that one before. We'd only gone to 10 before. 12 times 12, or 12 squared, is 144. So what I want you to do is to fill in the empty squares on your multiplication chart. And I want you to keep this worksheet because I want you to use it as we're doing more multiplication problems and worksheets for the remainder of the year. And how we use it is, say I have an equation of 5 times 4. Well, 5 is my first number, so it goes down. So I'll find 5, okay, times 4. So I go over to the 4, which would be along the top, and my answer would be 20. Okay, so I want you to fill in the rest of the squares, and also remember that the yellow is our perfect squares. So if you ever get onto a math worksheet and they ask you what is 7 squared, well, you could go down and you'll go down to your 7, and you'll know that the yellow one is your square of 7, which is 49. Okay, so this is just a helpful tool for you. Okay, once you're done filling in your multiplication chart, please tune in to my next video, which is lesson worksheet 120-2. Okay, good luck. Bye-bye.